Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday to everybody, especially y'all first shifters. Happy Monday to y'all. I know y'all don't want to be at work and everybody dragging, but y'all know just make the best out of the day, okay? It's 10 o'clock. It'll be over soon. It's about just it's about to be lunchtime. Just make the most of the day and be blessed today, okay? Now, as far as the chat, we only have Lorinka. Hey, Lorinka. Then we have Sonic the Hedgehog and Junior. Said hi. Good morning, and happy Monday. Happy Monday to everybody. The rooftop runners. Happy Monday to the bush watchers and all that good stuff. Happy Monday, y'all. Sonic the Hedgehog said, "Gang, I know that's right. Game the fuck over." I know that's right. Game over. Mm-hmm. And y'all know what my commentary. Y'all know what we about to get into today. Did anybody take the time to read the description? I know y'all see the thumbnail, but did you take the time to read the description? That will let you know what we about to talk about. You know, I'm just a girl. Hey, I'm just a girl. Me too, honey. I'm just a girl too. um, I want to go ahead and make this my personal disclaimer, y'all. You know, I always put up the copyright disclaimer. I attach that in the description box for any upload that I might do, but you know, I got to put up a extra layer of security because I got some people, honey. They trying to break through walls and they done struck old girl, struck the friend zone 4 times over, and you know, to no avail. To no avail, basically. So I'm going to say that anything that I say in my lives, in my uploads, it is my opinion and it's based off of someone else's upload, their words, and their videos, whatever. Okay, that's what it's all about. We are reacting to what we see. Okay, that's my disclaimer. All right, just like that. We reacting to what we see. We reacting to uploads. Now, y'all, like I said, happy Monday. Happy Monday. Whew. But this is like, y'all know how I do the lunchtime lives. I guess we gonna call this the pre-lunch, pre-lunchtime live. That's what we're gonna call it, y'all. We're gonna call it the pre-lunchtime live, right? Um, and or first shift folly. Okay, because we getting down with the get down over here. Okay, we getting down with the get down, the truth, opinions, real life point of views. I mean, we talking about what real women doing, honey. We getting down with the get down. So y'all tap the screen. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Feel free to send you girls some super chats, super thanks, whatever. Feel free, okay? If you um enjoying the commentary. But let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. So you seen the title. Y'all seen, or if anybody did read the description before you came in, okay? Mm. Can we can we break it down? Can we break the truth down? I'm just saying. Y'all ready? Cause I am. Okay. Now, today is Monday and it's another live stream. And of course, we talking about another set of damn lies. Another set of lies. Okay? Period. But while we talking, I want y'all to remember and I want y'all to know that on that live stream, the live stream that we're getting ready to talk about, mm, you know the truth was loud. I mean, the truth was loud, okay? Honey, the truth was louder than that the microphone on the phone, the microphone that was on the phone of the person who uploaded the live stream. Period. I'm just saying. Okay, y'all. So first thing is first, y'all. First thing is first. Y'all know that cat wasn't just making noise, right? That cat wasn't just wailing and crying. I want y'all to know that. And then I want y'all to know that that was not that grown cat. Mm-mm. No, no, no. It wasn't no, it wasn't no kitten. Okay, I said that wrong. It wasn't no kitten. Okay? No ma'am, no ham, no turkey or fried bologna. That was not no just stray kitten. Okay? Just out of all windows, decide to prop up on that window. Hell no. Nope, nope, nope. Y'all know who that was? Her cat. Mm-hmm. Her cat. That was what's the well it's a generic name. It's a generic name. Hey Sharon. Happy Monday. It's a generic name. Mm-hmm. That was her cat. Up on that ledge screaming and crying like that. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna tell y'all why in my opinion. Okay? First of all, y'all, the cat was making noise and it got louder and louder and louder, right? It was crying from hunger. That was a cry from a cat that comes like, ooh. I mean, if you replay it, round, round, and it just round, round. It seemed like it was going from A to C. The tempo was just getting higher and higher, right? And while she was hinting around for some food, some pizza from the damn neighbor, I mean, the cat studied singing the song. I mean, just study, going on and on, right? But then she wanted to tell everybody, oh, and I fed that kitten, see. I fed that kitten, but, I can't give it all my cat food. Girl, stop. You know damn well you ain't fed that no cat. And first and foremost, that wasn't no kitten. Y'all, let me tell y'all why. Stay tuned. Let me tell y'all why, right? Okay. Don't forget, I said that about the cat. Okay? But let's move on to something else. Right? Let me give y'all a little breakdown about everything that we finna touch on. Okay? So while she was hinting around, hinting around at some damn pizza, okay, from the neighbor, y'all, the real truth is this. The real truth is this. Drug addicts, crackheads, meth-heads, pill poppers, uh, people that mess with fentanyl, all that. No, 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 no. Y'all know, if anybody in here know anybody that's been addicted to any substance, alcohol, any drug, right? Then y'all know that they will do anything, in all caps, anything, and they will say anything to get high. Period. You can ask her mama. She'll tell you. She'll tell you. Y'all, come on now. She'll tell you. This ain't the first dang on time she done went down that road with her. This ain't the first time. Didn't everybody know it? I mean, child, if you're from the same city, all you got to do is just ask around. I'm pretty sure the police department know a name. Okay, period. Okay, the old heads know her. Period. Y'all, y'all. So she went on, and she was talking about in the video that I seen, y'all. It was so comical. Y'all know I do. I tell y'all that the videos that I watch, they be comical. I mean, oh my God, they be comical. Honey, she be sitting up and she ain't looking like a Caesar with a wig on. If she don't be sitting up telling lies, sounding like a damn fool. If she don't, man, it be shaking my head worthy. It be all that, right? So she was sitting there talking about giving the cat away. And moving back in with old Uncle Ray. Y'all know I uncle, uncle, uncle. All them other night, no ma'am. It's uncle, uncle, Uncle Ray. And speaking of, we was talking about the cat. Okay, let me drop my pen. Let me just tell y'all something. That cat, that cat gonna mysteriously disappear, y'all. That cat is gonna mysteriously vanish. I promise y'all. You heard it here first. That cat is finna be gone. Period. Just like down there in the Sunshine State. It was a whole nother with the same name and everything. And then boom, one day was here and the next day it was gone. There's never been no real explanation. It's just been lies. I mean, the cat was on the milk cartons and everything. Had a whole section in Walmart. Over there with the missing persons. Okay, had a whole poster up. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, so the reason why I said that it's going to disappear is because of how things is happening and how things has happened in the past. Y'all know how I tell y'all that sometimes the past reflects on your future. Y'all know how I tell y'all that the uploads that y'all see is a regurgitation. We've already seen it before. Y'all know how I've told y'all that what goes around, comes back around. There's nothing else to show y'all. There's nothing else to talk about. Period. And so I might as well just keep what people been seeing. That's it. Because I got to stay relevant. I got to stay relevant, quote unquote. Period. Okay? So when I say that the cat is just gonna mysteriously vanish, I mean that wholeheartedly. Even though it's my opinion, but watch. Either that cat is gonna uh, vanish, okay, or the cat is gonna be some type of story. Okay, it's gonna be some type of story why it didn't work out, with the with the cousin or aunt or whoever the damn woman is. Okay, why it didn't work out, and it's just gonna be some type of story. Don't y'all forget. Okay, period. So I also feel that way because she took that box away. In my opinion, I believe she took the cat box. And you know why I said that? I said that because she was complaining, what? What was it, last week? About the smell of the box and how that smell stunk real bad, and she needs some type of other litter, right? Um, you don't know. You don't know. That's too bad that you don't know. But stay tuned. Just listen in, baby. Okay. So, but thank you for the compliment. But stay tuned. You'll soon, you'll soon find out. You'll soon find out. The answer to your question will soon be answered for everybody. Everybody. I mean, I'm just saying. So, like last week, she was saying that that the stank was the stench. It was just unbearable. Okay, and everybody knows that if you grown cats, they do. They urine. It is. They urine stinks and it's strong. Okay, but that's why normal people, they have um, they buy good kitty litter. Okay, um, they have privacy kitty boxes. I know for my cat, when I had a cat, um, but I purchased the cat box that was motorized, and it would just clean out, their cat box. It would clean it out, and it was crazy because I wish I had put some of that content on TikTok or something, because it was hard, like getting him. He didn't know what that motor root was and that rake. He just didn't understand. He would play in it and hit at it and swat at it and all kind of stuff. But yeah, I should have did something with that content, but I did not know. Um, so yeah, last week she was talking about getting some kind of kitty litter, another kind, and then I was trying to tell her, like, the cheap kind, I had showed everybody the cheap kind. That was in the content that I done locked. Okay, you guys can't see it now, but this is old. I literally showed everybody that cheap $1 kitty litter, baby. No, no, no. For a grown cat, you cannot have kitty litter that comes from the damn dollar store. Point blank, period. Okay, and I showed everybody that. If you was there, then you know. Okay, period. So I know some people like she sure did. Yep, she sure did. So that happened, and that's why I say y'all just keep listening, okay? Put your thinking caps on, cause we finna put two and two together, right? Now that was last week. Then y'all heard that I'm giving the cat away. Then you heard that that's a kitten. That's just a kitten that stops on my window and do all that wailing like they on Apollo somewhere. Do all that singing, right? Put two and two together. Out of all them apartments, it stopped right there. Y'all, come on now. Let's make this make sense. Let's make this make sense. So y'all, to me, I think she punishing that cat. Period. I think she is punishing that cat, y'all. Okay? Let me tell y'all why. The only time that I have seen that cat go off like that, we've never, ever, ever. We've never heard that. We've never seen that. Why you ain't turn the camera around and show the kitten? For one, why you ain't show the kitten? If that kitten just chilling on the windowsill, it's looking in, why you ain't showed it? That would be a pretty sight. Kitten's pretty, right? Right? Well, I can't give it all my cat food. Okay. Back it up. Because you know everybody's calling you a dang on liar. You know everybody's saying everything come out your mouth is a lie. Back it up. Show the kitten. Okay, show the little baby. All right. Number two, I think that is her cat. And I think she is punishing that cat. Same way she did when she was with Copper Top. Her and Copper Top would sit there and be eating, and the damn that cat, that grown cat of hers, she be crying, she be wailing, she be sitting there. Yeah, ooh, child. That content is locked. You guys will not be able to see that video, but honey boo, if you remember, then you know. If you remember, then you know. Shut up. Shut up. To stop what? To stop what? To stop what? Can you tell us to stop what? You have been warned to stop. Stop what? Reacting. If I've been warned to stop reacting, then it's a whole lot of other channels that you got to stop reacting. Period. I know I've been you reacting, you bullying, you this and that. Oh, for real? With no content, no face, no nothing. Y'all already tried that. Try something else. Try something else, okay? Period. So y'all, moving on, okay? It is it is her cat that's doing all the crying, okay? Now I done told y'all, show the baby, show the kitten, if that's the case, okay? Point blank, period. And I also believe, in my opinion, that she is punishing that cat. When she was with Copper Top, she would lock the cat in the closet. She would abuse the cat. People was saying stuff. They was making comments. They was even making their own videos about the treatment and the neglect of that cat, about the food that was left on the cat's plate, the paper plates. Yeah, people was going hard about that, right? It was a sight to see. If you guys remember that time. If you remember that time, it was a sight to see. And so now that brings me to put two and two together, and it just has me thinking like, yeah, I just really, for it to be a kitten, the kitten sure do got a strong throat, sure do got a strong voice, sure can holler loud. It didn't even sound like a kitten. It did not sound like a kitten, okay? Period. And so, y'all, I'm thinking that yes, she is punishing that cat. You know why? Because last week she said that the cat was pissing on outside of the cat pan. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She said that the cat was peeing on the outside of the cat pan. I don't know why she doing that. Let me tell y'all why. She done took that cat pan. Mm-hmm. You was complaining about how it stunk real bad. Everybody done seen you fighting flies, swatting flies, spraying at flies, fruit flies, right? Period. Okay, that means that the cat and that stench is adding on. Okay, it's unbearable. You can't breathe, you can't live, you can't go live without, fighting them fruit flies, without doing all that unnecessary stuff. Then you come and you're talking about now it's urine. I got a urine smell. She peeing on the floor outside of the pan. And why would a cat pee on the outside of their pan? Let me tell y'all why. Cats do that because there is no room to use the bathroom in the pan. They don't have no room to scratch, make a hole, move. They don't have no room. It's too much feces in there. It's too much clumps of doggone pee in there. They don't have no room to do their business. And yes, a cat will scratch the floor and they will use the bathroom on the floor. Come on now. That's why I like to give things to y'all from a real life point of view. Period. Okay? Boom. Number two, y'all. Okay? Number two. Because we get into this real point of view, right? Right? She said that she tired of the smell. She need another a litter brand. And I had told her, about certain litters, and I had made a comment about me, my litter for my cat came from Amazon, and it changed colors. Okay, but it also had a cat pan that was motorized. The litter that I ordered, okay, I was under a subscription. They made sure that they kept the litter coming. Okay, every 4 weeks you got enough litter to last for a month, and then they send more. But boom, you're paying for it every month. That's what a subscription is. Okay, and it was a little or nothing. It wasn't high. Okay, so boom, she done took the cat's thing, and also I believe, in my opinion, that she done put the cat out. Period, point blank. I believe she done put the cat out. I believe that spoiled cat that's used to luxury food, this, that, and the third. Y'all stay tuned, keep listening now, keep listening. She done put it out. So now you hear a cat wailing, y'all, wailing from outside. That ain't no kitten. Y'all know who it is? It's that grown cat. She done put that cat out. That cat is at the window, and that cat is hollering to get back in. And then on top of that, you sitting there and you eating fish. You eating, eating, eating. And that's the only home that cat know, and that's why that cat is at that window trying to get back in and crying to get back in. And cannot understand why you won't let her back in. That's the only home that cat know. Point blank, period. Thank y'all for the hundreds going up because I know I make sense. I know I do, okay? I know I do. Y'all, so she punishing that cat, okay? Now let's move on, okay, to the next real point of view. Now, she said, yeah, I'm through packing that bedroom. Say you is. Well, y'all, I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. And you know why I don't? You know why I don't? Because first of all, you know how I said um, that gives me vibes that you a procrastinator. You wait to the last minute on everything because of the laziness. Okay, you sitting over there and you thinking about eating. You worried about and of course we done talked about the just gorging, and we done talked about that. People get depressed and they just start eating. We done talked about that, and that's what y'all see. Okay, they get comfort in food because it eases the pain. I'm telling y'all. Okay, boom. So I'm through with the bedroom, but Thursday She said, I done, yeah, I just took me some boxes to my new apartment. Hold on, wait a minute, because today Monday. So you got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in 3 days. You mean yesterday was Sunday? Y'all listen. In 3 days, a full grown woman, you ain't through packing up. You ain't through packing. I mean, which one is it? Either because Thursday she said she was taking boxes to the new apartment, but then Saturday we heard that she was moving in with Uncle. Okay? I mean, so which one is it? Either uh, you got the new apartment, and I broke that down to y'all. I said, with a new apartment, here comes the lease and the key. Okay, you're not gonna be able to say I'm doing anything with that apartment unless them people got their money. Period. Point blank. If you don't, unless you don't put your John Henry on a damn new lease. Period. Hey, Chrissy. Okay, and y'all know that's the truth, right? Okay, so Thursday, Friday, y'all know we chilled Friday. Okay, we was live and we had a good time Friday. Then Saturday we heard about, oh yeah, moving in with Uncle. We heard that. Then yesterday was Sunday. And what y'all hear? What y'all hear? Yeah, the bedroom too. Tashi, happy Monday. Tashi said, I never met someone that loves to get evicted like her. Girl, honey, not only loves to get evicted. I mean, and I don't think she loves to get evicted because the other day I told y'all, it's like, y'all didn't notice the eyes was red. And it wasn't the kind of red like she had been smoking. They was the kind of red like a person had been crying. Okay? And I think that was, what, Saturday when the announcement of the move came. Yeah. And before I would go live, before I would go live, I would get myself all the way together. I wouldn't do that. Mm-mm. No, no, no. I would not do that. You know, is it hurting you that you going through it, or is it hurting you that people done found you out? It's people out there that's literally telling the truth. Okay, I mean, what is it? You know how narcissists, they get caught cheating, and it's like they claim they so hurt and this, that, and the third. No, you're hurt because you got busted. You're hurt because I caught you. Okay? Period, y'all. It's equivalent. It's the same thing. Listen now. Okay? So that was Saturday when she announced the move in with Uncle. Now, yesterday was Sunday. And you just now get into the bedroom. Oh, I take a break. If it hit me, yeah. No, 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 no. Y'all, that woman ain't thinking about no moving. Okay? She not thinking about no moving. And what I can say to back that up is because it would have been kind. It would have been kind. That's urgent. That's urgent. If you announce the move on Saturday, then the day, okay, she's not telling everybody else. But I think, for real, I believe that those people, them people, I believe them people done served in papers and there was a court date and she just not telling everybody else. That's what I believe. And I believe the urgency in getting out of there, because why it just come out the blue? Why it just come out the blue? Okay? The day of is not urgent. The day of, no. You supposed to have been did that. Why you ain't, come on now. You too busy worried about setting somebody straight and keeping people in a damn chokehold, okay? Keeping people discombobulated with them lies. Keeping people hanging on to your every word. No. What was dang on important was getting the fuck up out of their damn apartment. That's what's important. Because y'all, it just don't make sense. I do not believe that she is worried about no moving. Okay, she ain't thinking about no moving. Y'all know it. All she think about is a plate and the next fix. That's what it gives. Every upload gives that. Period. Okay, that's all she thinking. Getting her next fix. Okay, staying high. Now back to the story, y'all. Back to the live stream. And the move in. Back to that. So it's crazy, y'all, because a lot of y'all, according to the poll that I put up, and I asked people, well, did you know about the PPP loan? You know, it was a high percentage of people that said no, I didn't know about that. It was some people that said yes, but it was a very low percentage, okay? Um, and so what I say is that this is the same woman, y'all, that she once threatened. That's how freak accidents happen. Mm, freak accidents. Why? Now, why the fuck would you? Why would somebody say that? Right? Right? You was there. You remember sitting at the table. Mm-hmm. Uncle was sitting right there at her bedroom door, but it was loud enough on live for everybody to hear. A conversation about a freak accident. Hmm. Wow. Right. Make you think, don't it? Mm-hmm. But let's not forget, y'all. Let's not forget some things. This is the same old lady that not only did she say the freak accident, mm-hmm, this the same lady that she only paid $50 a month in rent to. She didn't have a car payment. She didn't have no car insurance. She got food stamps. Yes, Unc's favorite food was the Popeyes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And she had a YouTube income. Mm. Child, she was winning. You winning. You got all of that going on. You're winning. Your save game should have been on point way back then. But what was she worried about? She was worried about somebody else, another content creator, okay? Yeah, I'm going on a date. Why you won't respond to the one woman saying your name? Come on now, y'all. I'm just saying. But what she should have been thinking about was getting up out of Uncle's house. But that was nowhere on the agenda because, boom, oh, I can get as high as I want to. I can get my nails done. I can spend my money how I want to. I ran through it. Period. Ran through it. Y'all know. Come on now. I'm just saying. I'm trying to get it to y'all from a real life point of view. Okay? And so that's why I always say it's the karma. Okay? That's why I always say it's the karma. Because if you look at it, and if we was to break it down, and say, well, we're gonna do this from real life, we're gonna do this from women, we're gonna do this from that, or whatever, right? If you look at it, the things I just said, no car note, no rent, $50 ain't nothing. You might as well say no rent, no light bill, no children, none of the responsibilities that a normal woman, the average woman might have. Okay, you got food stamps, you didn't have to pay insurance, everything around her. Only thing you really got to pay is what, $50 a month and your phone bill. You winning. Period. Point blank. You winning. But that's why I say the priorities was wrong, and the only thing that mattered was her. Yeah, that's a loveless marriage. Why you worried about it? Why you worried about it? Okay? Why you worried about it? I mean, the priorities messed up. Even though she had fish to fry, she had some big fish. Okay? Matter of fact, like I said, in her mind, she was on cloud nine. All she had to do was licky licky, keep her high, okay? Keep her drunk, this, that, and the third. Do a little licking, okay? Period, point blank. So, that's why I always say, it's karma, karma, karma. So today, y'all, okay, we're going to unpack some of them lies. Yeah, that dry begging, that mooching, the manipulation. Yeah, we're gonna unpack all that. We're gonna talk about it because when you sit up and tell a bunch of lies and you living off them lies, you literally gone crazy because now you believe in them lies. You want everybody to think that now we got a serial. They out to get me. They gonna set this place in. Or they gonna set this place ablaze. Yeah, ain't nobody come. Y'all see, ain't nobody come. Girl. I mean, people is going to make up. They're going to make up. They're going to form their own opinion. Okay? They're going to form their own opinion. People going to look at things through their own lens, whether they side-eyeing you or not, because it is what it is. Period. Okay? But when you are out here living in a bubble, believing your own lies, creating a smoke screen, and trying to convince everybody that your way of living is the way that all citizens, everybody we lifing out here, we living, okay? Everybody else, you the only one though. You the only one sitting up trying to convince everybody of all that shit that don't even make sense until we break it down and start talking about it, putting two and two together, okay? And coming up with, no, hell nah, that ain't how this shit go down. Girl, who you think you talking to? Period, point blank, right? So when you're doing that, you do know that it's always going to catch up with you. It's always going to catch up. Everything you do in the dark is going to come to the light, okay? So y'all, that's listening. Go ahead, adjust your headphones. Grab your coffee if you need to. Make sure it's warm, okay? Because like I told y'all earlier, these things that I'm saying, they're my opinion. And they all based on a real life POV. Period. Okay? Now, you've been warned. You've been warned. Warned of what? Warned of what? We can talk about life and how it go. Lifing on all of us. Period. Okay? Now, I wasn't going to come live, y'all. I wasn't really going to say nothing, okay? Because we all know. I wasn't going to say nothing. Okay, but I had to jump in there because it seems to be missing some people. I really ain't heard this, right? But in my opinion, that ain't the cat. No. That's just a fabrication. Okay? Period, point blank. The cat was hollering and screaming like it had just seen the gates of glory. I'm talking about loud. Right. First it meow, 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 meow. Now look, fish now. It smelled the fish. You done fried it. It smelled that. Meow, meow. Honey, then it got deeper. When it I'm talking about just got loud. I said, what the hell? Y'all, that cat was hungry. And that was the sound of a hungry animal, y'all. That was the sound of a hungry cat. And you know what's funny? You know what's suspect? Is that wailing and that crying, y'all, it stopped instantly, didn't it? It stopped instantly. You heard it and then you didn't hear it no more. But when I heard it, she was still eating. So it ain't like she got up and went and gave it a piece of catfish. So it's given that you didn't do that and you didn't move. You know what that says? It's given to me that you closed the damn blinds. It's given to me that what you pull the curtains on that cat. That's what it's given because you didn't move. Okay? Period. But y'all, make up what you will of that. But I'm scratching my temple. Because old girl didn't get up. Old girl didn't move. I'm just saying. That right there in itself is a bunch of question marks. Suspect as hell. Why that cat just stop like that? Damn. Wow, wait a minute. Did old boy, that neighbor, because he was sitting over there by the window, did he close the curtains? Is that the face that you made? Yeah, since you wasn't on camera. Woo! Child, what? Call me Inspector Gadget. I don't care. There's a lot of people out there. A lot of Inspector Gadgets putting two and two together. Yeah. So, y'all, let's move on. Next up, I'm finna tell y'all how I feel, okay, about the pizza. You know, old girl had the nerve, y'all, to start dropping little subtle hints about how she wasn't full from a plate of meat. How she wasn't full from a plate of meat. Woo. Yeah, that wasn't nothing but a snack. That was small. You don't get. I'm talking about. You get full, and he like, yeah, like and then now we can't see the face, the expression. We can't see that. Okay, we can't go into body language. So now we have to really just put two and two together. Okay, we have to, just think of what it Possibly could be. And possibly, in my opinion, she could be making faces. Could be making faces. Okay? But it was exactly what I thought it was, what I perceived. It was dry begging. It was mooching. Oh boy, that old Neptune neighbor, the Neptune neighbor, the Neptune, okay? Neptune galaxy, way up there, high neighbor. He left to go get a pizza out his freezer, y'all. I'm just saying. But that's not how celebrities act, boo. No, 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 no. That's not how YouTube celebrities do. That's not how former models do. That's not how 5-star chicks do. That ain't how chicks that tell everybody, yeah, y'all jealous of me. Oh, y'all jealous of everything about me. Cause y'all look mature. Yeah, y'all bitches this and y'all bitches suck out my ass and y'all bitches that. No, that is not how that caliber of a woman moves. No, ma'am. Okay? I'm just saying. Now, y'all, let's talk about that giveaway again. Let's talk about that giveaway, okay? And I'm going back to that because that is a sensitive topic. Because you got a lot of people out here that, like, love animals, love cats. You got a lot of people out here that's passionate about that and stuff. But I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it right here, y'all. And don't y'all forget I said it. I don't think that cat is going to make it. I don't think that's going to happen with that cat supposed to be going to the family member. I do not believe it, okay? And if it do, I promise y'all, it will not be there long at all, period. I think that cat is going to come up missing, just like that cat down in the Sunshine State. Yeah, I think that cat is just going to mysteriously vanish. Because the truth is, excuse me, the truth is, people like that, they don't take care of nobody or nothing unless it benefits them. Period, point blank. Now that cat was crying out on that window. I don't care how she that kitten, that little kitten. No, you know good and well that wasn't no kitten. Okay? But I don't care how she say that. That cat, okay, the one, the luxury cat, that Siamese cat, that she got, that eat all the luxury foods and that's so spoiled. Yeah, that cat now lives outside because that cat went from peeing inside, its cat pan, to peeing on the outside. And the reason why is because she wasn't woman enough to clean out that cat box. Fill it up with fresh litter on the regular. Period, point blank. So I'm telling y'all now, you heard it from me. That cat is going to come up missing. That cat, if that cat do go over there like she said, it's not going to be long. That cat was crying out louder than them damn subscribers of hers, okay? And that say a lot, y'all. That say a lot. Period, point blank. Now, let me tell y'all about the cherry on top. Let me tell y'all about the cherry on top. Okay, break this down. Now, she say she moving back in. Y'all know I done said it, okay, before. But she say she moving back in with this same woman that she threatened with the so-called freak accident. The same woman that she used, it was beneficial to go live from her kitchen. The same woman as she tried to bogart and bully her kids. The same woman whose grown kids was telling her, getting in her ear. Yeah, I'm just saying, y'all. That woman only charged her $50 a month in rent. So the truth is, when you live a life of mooching, manipulating your way, it's going to always catch up with you. And it's going to always be exposed. Okay? You can switch your address. You can switch up who helping you. You can switch up these men. You can switch the narrative. Talk about them fires and it's you people and y'all did that. No, no, no. Okay? Because I'm going to make it make sense every time. You switched up and talked about, put that whole lie about the lockbox. Then while she's sitting in the car, I literally had to come through and let y'all know, like, girl, I mean, come on now. That don't even sound right. You know good and well, all of a sudden, just out the clear blue, you go from in the tent, in the net, okay, to sitting in the car every morning. But then you show a lockbox. A lockbox that you have to put in the combination to get the key. And so I told y'all, in real life, this is how it go. They put that on there because she did too much with the you people uploads, the threats. Oh, y'all can't argue money when you see me. Yeah, this, that, and the third. Yeah, she did too much. They music this. Yeah, they music. Yeah, the way they dress. She did too much. You doing all of that, and we're literally giving you somewhere to lay your head. Whether it's up to par or not, it's better than being on the street. It's better than being up under some bridge. Am I right, y'all? Don't that make sense? They said she was doing too much. And so when she went to pay that little bit of rent, they said, F that. They didn't even take it. Just want you gone. But you, hey Marva, you tried to convince everybody otherwise. And I just say, me, I just say that's a shame, because to be, have a 9-year run out here and to be, like a celebrity, to be a former model, to be better than everybody, I mean, that's a come up. I don't care how nobody look at it. That would really, if you come from squatting, now you're living in an apartment where you don't have to pay but a little nothing. It might not be all that, right? But it's yours. Understand what I'm saying? Y'all? Okay? That's a blessing. It's a come up. You got a car. Some people refer to it as the a rocket. Okay, I'm just saying. You ain't got insurance. Okay? Still riding around in an expired tag, okay? You're getting food stamps. I don't know if, it's just given from the uploads. Even when she had went to the, what was it, the scrap yard, took all them appliances that she got free, okay? That she got free. Of course, she's not going to admit it. She's not going to tell the truth. But I called it. That man said, well, I thought, what happened to this or that? Everybody knows. No one has seen it again. Nobody. Okay? She did all of that. Period. Did all of that. It's given that you're taking every dime that you get, girl. It's given that, you're taking it to get high. It's given that the only thing that you do is just get your nails done. That's it. That's it. And it's given that you only do that to make people believe that it's a certain way, and it's not. Your uploads are saying something else. Because the only thing people seeing, yeah, they might see an apartment, but the apartment is broken down. The apartment is just effed up from the floor up. The apartment this and the apartment that. Then the men, they this and they that. They broke down. Okay? The little boys. Even the one, y'all, I don't care what nobody say. Derek was the best man that she had coming edge way. Okay? Derek knocking all of them out the box. Period. Okay? On my community wall, there's a picture of Derek. The coat that Derek got on, that's the same coat that she had on. Same coat that she had on when she met Derek. The mystery man, the one that I did the interview with, the exact same coat. She had that on. Some used tennis shoes. I don't know where she got the shoes from, but I'm just saying. It's just been living a lot and living a bubble. And it's like, you don't care because people going to find out. You been lying. People going to find out. Everything that you've been saying, you've been just telling lies about this and telling lies about that. Like, what? Some might say that copper, was the best man. How? And he used her. He used her like, damn. I'm talking about buying shoes and jewelry. He didn't come around except for to get to release. Okay, he was like a squirrel looking for a nut. Okay, ate up a food. Then Christmas, holidays, didn't see him. Like, what the fuck? No, he wasn't. No best no man. Derek was. Hands down. What? Hey, Queen. Derek was, hands down. Derek gave her somewhere to lay her head, boo. Let's hold up, y'all. Hold on. Let's compare this right quick. Now we got Derek and we got Copper. Now, Derek took her out of her car. She was sleeping in the back seat of her car, or the front seat with the seat let all back. The refrigerator was in the back of the passenger seat on the floor. Right? That was she said it from her uploads. This is my refrigerator. This is where I keep my juices in bags and this, that, and the third. Okay? Period. Now she meets Derek. Okay? She met Derek going to Derek, he got a barbershop. She met him, it's a chicken spot, he said, that's like next door. And she started frequenting the chicken spot every day. Y'all know. Okay. So Derek said that she would always come to the chicken spot. Boom, 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 boom. He would always see her. Okay, she kept on. Same way she did with the y'all remember the man that stayed up on the 6th floor. Okay. I said, well, she ain't stopped. That she didn't stop till she made it to that man's front seat. Then we ain't see the man no more. Same damn thing. Okay? The only difference with Derek did. He tried to help her. People was telling Derek, was inboxing Derek. They was Facebooking Derek, messaging him, telling him who she was and how she was. Derek came live and was saying, I appreciate y'all telling me this, but I'm the type of person where just don't lie to me. Just don't lie to me. Keep it real. Keep it honest. This, that, and the third. He was being real. He tried, okay, to take her from one level of her life, okay, to a different level. It's no secret. I mean, if you, Queen, you was there, okay, it's no secret. So, Derek took her out that car. She was sleeping in the car. Derek took her out that car. She was going every morning, going down to Wendy's. It's some black cats down there, crows. I said, dog, these animals I be reading about in the Bible. Why these animals following her like that? I'm just saying, y'all. And so Derek let her start sleeping in his barbershop in the back room. Now, no, it didn't have a tub, but it had a shower. It had a bed. Okay, it was like a little makeshift apartment for the barber shop. Every morning, she would get up and she would go down to Wendy's, be sitting in the car, eating her whatever she got from Wendy's, okay? And that's what she said. Derek also was taking her to the library, to school. She came like, yeah, y'all bitches, I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to come up and I'm going to cuss everybody out, this, that, and the third. Yeah, I'm coming out for YouTube, Y'all remember she did all that, okay? And I went live and I was like, see there? Putting all the eggs in one basket. You think you're on top? Damn. You don't know what it is to say thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. You don't know what that is. You dang get blessed and you on top. You think you gotta cuss everybody out. Tell everybody kiss your butt instead of them literally telling your heavenly Father thank you. Okay? For too long, y'all. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, yeah. You ain't gonna get nothing. I already know she was talking to me. What? But I got your man. I got your man to drive from Florida, all the way to North Carolina to sit down with me, boo. Say I ain't gonna get nothing. Say what now? Say what? So I'm just saying, y'all. Okay, this is stuff that happens. So when we talk about living this life, okay, living in a bubble, got everybody thinking it's this, that, and the third. What? What? Girl, if you don't sit down and shut up, ain't no damn way in the world talking about the best thing she ever had was copper. Where? How? And all he did was damn use her. How in the fuck can copper, if he is a man, baby, okay, if that is treating a woman like a woman, I don't never, ever, ever want to come across a ninja like that. Never. Ain't nowhere in the world. He stayed drunk. He ate a food. All he did was lay with her. effer, okay? That's all he did, okay? Used her as a doggone cum rag. That's it, and that's all. Used her, used her like hell, okay? Period, point blank. What did he do for her? To help her. Hell, he even literally, she stayed in the attic, but hell, at least you had that was your space. You had access to this, that, and the third. Water, lights, whether it was hot or not, okay? And y'all, that's another thing. That's another thing, boy. Woo, I ain't even gonna get on that right now. But let me say this, and I'm gonna get back to Copper. Didn't Reggie buy her a brand new, the brother? Didn't he buy her a brand new air conditioner? Come on now. Anyway, y'all. But you hear the fan, right? Just throw that in there. Yeah. You always hear the fan, not the AC. Anyway, back to Copper and Derek. Now the comparisons. Let's compare for a little bit, right? See, a lot of chicks they will take all of that. Oh yeah, yeah, he endowed. Yeah, he genetically endowed. Okay, what you trying to say? He got a big thing or something? Okay, what is that compared to? Because when he get through using that big thing on you, he wearing you out. He go back to wherever he was when he was drinking and getting drunk. Now there you go, you laying there. Tomorrow when you wake up, you still gonna have the same fucking problems. You look around, you still gonna have a bunch of gnats flying around you. Your pocketbook still gonna be damn broke. You can tell. Only thing you got is your damn nails. Okay, you're gonna be broke. Your house still look, y'all. If Copper was the best man that she ever had, why Copper take her from that attic and moved her into a bando where it wasn't no water and no lights? But he was good. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But Copper was good. Copper is the best man that she ever had. Can somebody make that make fucking sense? Can somebody please make that make sense for me? I'm just saying. But Derek was taking her to the library to go to school every day. Remember? Derek didn't even let her drive his car. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So somebody put that on the scale. Man or boy. Copper wasn't nothing but a boy. That's it. He wasn't nothing but a boy. Still wet behind the ears. Ain't got nothing going on for himself. Okay? I mean, she didn't even know. Yeah. Yeah, see, when we going to get our records expunged. You got a whole nigga with a what? Derek did have a damn business. Derek did have something going on for himself. Huh? Huh? I'm just saying, y'all, okay? Let's put that on the scale. Okay? Let's put that on the scale with the truth. Okay? With the truth. Now, y'all. So, Uncle Ray, only charged $50 a month in rent. That's it. Like I said, when you up there living on Neptune, you know you're living a double life. When you're mooching off people, you're trying to manipulate your subscribers, you're trying to use people, yeah, all through life. You know it's going to catch up with you. You know at some point you're going to be exposed. You're going to be exposed for the user, the scammer, the liar, all that. You know it's going to be exposed. I thought, I really did, y'all. I thought that she would calm down, from like when what's it? Momma D made that video. I really did. She exposed a lot that people didn't know. I'm talking about the video where she said they smoked crack together. Yeah. When she said that, yeah, my daughter was out there selling her body. Yeah. Okay. Some parents be enablers. They be enablers. And from what I'm seeing, Momma D do love her child, but I think she cutting back on the enabling. Okay? I mean, I think that Momma D know that as much as I love her, because she's my child, as much as I done tried to help her, because I love her, she my child, at some point you got to just pull the mask down. You just got to say, fuck it, it is what it is. I already know she don't give a fuck about me. Period, point blank. She don't give a fuck about me, and you got to switch up. You got to move different. As much as you hate to, you got to move different, okay? All that enabling because they ain't gonna do right. Period. They're not gonna do right. Okay? And I think that's where Momma D is at. Point blank, period. Now I do think when it comes to her own channel and how she wasn't uploading. I told y'all about that. That was because she was threatened to be exposed. She was threatened for everybody to know about the childhood trauma and this person, whatever it may have been. Okay, she was threatened with that because she had already been outed. With the peace play. Yeah, she was in the gangster lean. Yeah, she took them ashes and poured them out on the cement. She had already been exposed. And so she don't want to be exposed. She is in her 70s. She probably don't want to, don't have time for that. She trying to get right before she leave this earth. She ain't want to be exposed for to be the mother of somebody like that. And you cannot blame her because that's what older people do. That's what they do. They get closer to their higher power. They're not, no, 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 no. And it is what it is, okay? But like I was saying, when you live a life like that, a life of lies, mooching off of people, manipulating your subscribers, and trying to wiggle your way through life, okay? Using people, using these doggone damn near senile old men, it's going to always catch up with you. And you will be exposed in some form or another. You will be exposed, okay? You can switch addresses. You can switch this, that, men, switch up the narrative, a lie with lies all you want to. Karma gonna always doggone follow you. She gonna make sure that your character is exposed. She gonna make sure everybody know who you are, what you all about. She gonna make sure, okay? So I want y'all viewers to don't get fooled. Don't be distracted by the fake smile, the fake love talk about mama. Yeah, mama, mama, mama. Nope, that's just a facade, okay? And it's temporary. It's a facade because it's for temporary benefits, okay? She got something up her sleeve with all that. I promise you. Just like, see how it came down to it? See how it came down to it? See, Uncle Ray, yeah, Uncle Ray, she was like on the back burner. I'm telling y'all. Okay? So don't pay attention to that fake love talk. Yeah, don't pay attention to them lies she be telling when she's sitting in the car seat, telling them lies, car seat monologues. Don't pay attention to that. But what you do pay attention to is the patterns. The patterns of all that damn dry begging. Okay? The patterns of all them damn lies. The patterns of manipulation. Okay? Pay attention to the patterns of dry begging. Okay? Period. The verbally bullying other people. Pay attention to the patterns of going from man to man. Pay attention to the patterns of the neglect. Okay? Of what you do to animals. Pay attention to all of that, y'all. Pay attention to how people ain't shit. Right? People ain't shit. Nobody ain't shit. Y'all know I don't care, right? All I care about is the click. That's it. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. Because at the end of the day, y'all, the truth gonna come out. And it's gonna speak louder than any live stream, any upload. Okay? Hey Allison, I'm sorry, girl. And who gonna be sitting there with the gas face? Of course she is. But y'all gonna be sitting there with the gas face too. Period. Y'all gonna be sitting there with the gas, especially if you believe in that. Okay, if you believe in all that shit and come and girl, you been warned. Yeah, she made you tuck your tail. Okay. Okay, she made me tuck my tail. I'm just saying, y'all. Okay? I'm just saying, honey. I say, wow. I wonder, I wonder how many people is actually falling for that bullshit. How many people is actually falling for um I think, yeah. Child, I don't know, cause that ain't in my perspective. That ain't in my mind about her potentially having something to do with that man who was unalived and all of that. But I do believe that she was a smoke buddy. I do believe that. I do believe that. And but as far as not wanting to be around when 12 came and not wanting to be questioned, I believe that do make sense coming from her. And the reason why I believe that is because a person like that, they don't want to have nothing to do with 12. They don't want to have they don't want to be asked no questions. Because Her name sitting big as day on the doggone PPP database, y'all. You know, she done did a lot of shit. She don't know where warrants is out for her. She let it be known from what she got warrants down there in the Sunshine State. Now she don't want them people to run her doggone name. Her name come up, but she wanted down there in such and such. What's some of them count down there in Florida? Some of them counties. Yeah, she got to be extradited up there. Come on now, come on now. That's throwing a monkey wrench and everything. All these lies she got going on. I'm just saying. What? Y'all know I'm going to give it to y'all real. I'm going to give it to y'all from a dang on real life point of view. Girl, this is 2025. All that damn shit, no, we're not living in no bubble. Hell no, she's not that stupid. She ain't did nothing. She ain't did nothing. But do she know? Okay, because that man did stay in the house. Now, they did smoke together. Okay? He could have had a doggone OD for all shit. Come on now. Don't let her fool y'all. You can look at her and tell she doing something. You can look at her. Look at her nostrils. Zoom in on her nostrils. You can look you can look at her. Look, y'all. Y'all know you can look at it and tell. Y'all ain't crazy. Y'all ain't stupid. Y'all ain't stupid. Okay? Point blank period. Now boom. Y'all. I did. I hit y'all with a little pre-lunchtime live. Y'all go back and catch up. Y'all go back, catch up on some videos that y'all ain't listen to, some live streams that y'all ain't listen to. Okay, catch up on them. Also, y'all, any links that you need to tap on, the my Instagram, my TikTok, okay, the other channel, all of it is in the description box. Everything, y'all. Tap on them, okay? Make sure y'all sign the petition if you haven't. You know, the petition is for those people that stands up against the people that's out here selling, I mean, dreams, selling dreams, going and filing false copyright strikes against the channel just because they don't like them. You know, now ain't this baffling, y'all? How mugs can really ain't this baffling? We got to just be real. We got to be real because y'all know how I say each one teach one. If it happened, it happened. If you're gonna do commentary on this person, you got to talk about everything that this person does. And I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck who you don't like. Y'all know how I talked about a person picking at Wanda Whitley's little boy, Wanda Whitley's nephew, whatever, Wooger, all because they didn't like Wanda. Y'all see that? Y'all see where I'm going with this? Just because a mug don't like me, but you doing commentary on her, what the fuck? So you just gonna act like it didn't happen. I don't care who it happened on and how much you like them. If the mug is wrong and they're wicked, it is what it is. I mean, I'm just saying, does that make sense a little bit? That makes sense a little bit. So just because you're doing content on this person, you're doing commentary, and you're saying you can't stand this person, but you know that this person put in strikes, and you just gonna be quiet as a church mouse, like it didn't happen. That made me think. That made me further put two and two together. I'm just saying, mugs, boy, they be moving. Y'all know it's a song. When you're doing different things, you move different. It's a song, y'all. Okay? You move different. You don't just beware and be looking side-eyeing people. No, you got to side-eye some of them people who you literally listening to. Like for real. You know, a lot of people was listening to T.D. Jakes before the side-eye came. They was hanging on his every word, believing his every word. I'm just saying. That's how it go in real life, y'all. You got the side-eye and just listen. Because some of these motherfuckers out here, they leading y'all astray. For a click, for $1, for a cash out. That's it and that's all. They don't give a fuck about you as a person. Period. Point blank. Okay? I'm just saying now, y'all. I'm just saying, let me get on up out of here, okay? I appreciate everybody that came through, that was listening to me. I'll be back. Y'all already know. I'll be back, okay? But over here in the friend zone, you know that's I got to be real. I'ma stay real. That's all you gonna ever get. The realness, the rawness, and the uncut version of me. Okay? Hey Squeeze, good morning. Sorry I'm late. slept late on a cruise ship. It's all good, baby. Don't fall off of it. Okay, don't get drunk and fall over the side. It's all good about you being late. Catch the replay if you can. If anybody's not familiar with this channel, you're not subscribed, do so now. Tap that bell so that you can get your very own notification, personalized at that. Notifications of any time that Brazi might upload some content. Y'all check me out on my community wall and all that. Y'all stay good, stay cool, stay out the doggone heat if you can, and stay blessed. Peace out. I love y'all.